I know how intimidating the whole fitness community may seem like from the outside, and so in this video I wanted to break it down for you and hopefully get you started on your own gym journey. Hey everyone, it's Kaushik here. Okay, so lately you've been thinking about going to the gym, but you're just not sure how to begin, or you're very intimidated by the big guys that you see in the gym. I know exactly how that feels. Just 3 years ago, I used to feel like that as well. I've learned a bunch of things in the gym by trial and error mainly, like not bringing my towel, lifting too heavy or with the wrong form, and just a whole bunch of rookie mistakes. And in this video, I wanted to share with you what I've learned in the past 3 years of working out regularly in the gym. So this video is going to be a complete guide to the gym, and we're going to start off with a little bit on why you should gym, and we'll cover the logistics, the training routine, the diet and nutrition aspect of it, and most importantly, the sleep. So let's get started. Honestly, it doesn't matter what your starting point is. You may have never set foot in the gym, or you may have gone to the gym a couple of times, but you're still not sure about what you're doing there. Or you might even have a lot more experience than I do. I think the most important thing to realize is that the gym is perhaps the best place for us to build our own inner citadel. If there's one thing that the whole pandemic has taught me, it's that our health is our greatest wealth, and our bodies are the only thing that's going to be with us right till the end. So it makes a lot of sense for us to take good care of it while we're still alive. Of course, there are a lot of benefits to physical exercise, like increase in happy hormones like endorphins and decrease in stress hormones like cortisol. But beyond that, there's a lot more benefits to working out regularly, and this includes the mental health benefits as well. Training our bodies helps to build mental strength as well, because you see, our mind and our brain is basically just one big muscle, and this can be trained.
The biggest war you're ever going through is right between your own ears. It's in your mind. We're all going through a war in our mind, and we have to callous our mind to fight that war and to win that war.
And what I'm saying is not just some concept that's been popularized by Silicon Valley CEOs, but it's a concept that has been around for thousands of years. You just have to look at the Greek gods or the Roman emperors to realize that physical strength was used as a means to craft one's spiritual strength. Strength that can go on to build every other aspect of our life. So yeah, going to the gym is not just about attracting girls, although it does seem to help. Alright, let's get into the logistics of things. The only things you need to bring to the gym apart from yourself is a water bottle, a towel, and some music to listen to. For your clothing, it doesn't have to be expensive Lululemon or Gymshark attire, and it can just be anything that you feel most comfortable to put a sweat in. And for when to gym, it honestly doesn't matter what time of the day you choose to gym. It can be either in the morning or evening or even in the afternoon. The most important thing is that you stick to the routine and are consistent with it.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
I used to gym early in the morning before school, but ever since I started my clinical training, I just gym whenever I can find some time during the day. And for where to gym, there's a whole wide range of gyms to choose from depending on your budget, ranging from free gyms at schools if you're still studying, or boutique gyms that cost, I don't know, like $500 or something every month. And yeah, just choose a gym which suits your budget. Most gyms will have the same exercise equipment, so I really don't think it matters that much which gym you choose. But I go to Anytime Fitness because there's one near every hospital in Singapore, and it's the most accessible one to me. Now for the gym routine, also known as the bodybuilding splits. The bodybuilding split is basically the plan that you follow throughout the week, and there are hundreds of different bodybuilding splits out there. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about one that the vast majority of us can use to build our general fitness, and it's not for those who are looking to compete and stuff. So the most important thing to note is that our body consists of 3 main muscle groups. So we have push, pull, and legs. So the push muscle groups are like our chest, shoulders, and triceps. And the pull muscles are our biceps and back. And for legs, we have our quadriceps and hamstrings. So yeah, these are the 3 main muscle groups. For beginners, I really recommend doing a full body split, which is essentially one exercise per muscle group. So one for push, one for pull, and one for leg. And that's all you need to do. So 3 exercises, which shouldn't take you more than 45 minutes in the gym each time you go there. Aim to do this 2 to 4 times a week, just enough so that your muscle has some stimulus to grow, but not too much that it starts to hurt you. Too much of anything is not good either. For all the exercises, you want to do compound lifts, and compound lifts are basically exercises that recruit the most number of muscle fibers. So the compound lifts for push exercises are your chest press and overhead press, and for your pull exercises, these are your deadlifts and bent over rows, and for your legs, it's the king of all exercises, your squats. And the opposite of doing compound lifts is doing isolated lifts like bicep curls. Yeah, this muscle looks good, but you're not going to make the most of your time by just doing isolated lifts. Each exercise has a proper form to follow, so I really recommend watching YouTube videos on how to do them before you do them yourself. Now for the sets and reps, if you don't know what sets and reps are the number of repetitions that you do for each exercise, and sets are the number of times that you do that with a break in between the set. And your break should be between 1 to 2 minutes to give your muscles some time to recover. For most beginners, I recommend doing a 5x5, so that's 5 sets of 5 reps each. But obviously you can change this up and down depending on what your goal is. The most important thing is to maintain your form throughout the set. So if your form starts to suffer, you should drop your weight and try to complete your set. For the weights, choose a weight that you can comfortably do 5 reps for the first set. Obviously this is going to be different for all of us, so just work with a weight that you feel most comfortable at. And I gotta bring up something very serious over here. There will always be the temptation for you to ego lift, where you feel like you want to lift a heavy weight just to feel good about yourself or impress the chicks in the gym. But you really don't want to do this because you can end up injuring yourself, as I found out for myself. So each week, try to increase the weights, the sets or the reps that you do, and you can use a tracking app like JFit to do this. Now if you've never exercised or been to the gym before, it's very common for you to experience something called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS for short, and this is gonna be very normal for the first couple of weeks or so. But don't worry, after consistent training, this will go away as your muscles become more trained. Alright, if you have any questions thus far, just drop them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. And if you found the video useful thus far, it would really mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Alright, next up is nutrition. Nutrition is as important, if not more important, than the time you put in the gym. You can be training as hard as Arnold in the gym, but if you eat trash like McDonald's and KFC, you're not going to see that much progress. You want to eat foods that are rich in nutrients because you need to feed your muscles with nutrients for them to grow. You don't need to eat broccoli and chicken like some of the Hollywood celebrities do, but eating whole foods and not processed foods will really help you to see the progress that you want to see. Make sure that you're eating enough carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. All 3 macronutrients play an important role in keeping your body healthy, so you don't want to have a diet where you are restricting yourself from eating any one of those, like a keto diet. I keep shitting on the keto diet because I really think it's the worst diet out there and you really shouldn't follow it. People worry so much about the carbs they are eating when in fact the problem lies in eating processed carbs. So if you're eating healthy carbs that occur naturally like rice and vegetables, just keep doing them. A simple rule of thumb that I follow is to fill up 50% of my plate with carbs, 40% with protein, and 10% with fats. And if you're keen to know more about my diet, I made a video about that last week, so you can check that out over here or here, I don't know. You probably heard guys trying to act cool by mentioning bulking or cutting before. These 2 terms are used so loosely these days, but bulking essentially means you're eating more calories than you're burning, and cutting means you're eating less calories than you're burning. If you're just getting started in the gym, I really suggest eating a lot more because that's how your muscles are going to grow. And don't worry about putting on weight because if you're training well in the gym, it's probably just increase in your muscle mass. And increase in your muscle mass is good because this helps you to burn fats even while resting because your metabolism is going to go up. So yeah, if you're looking to burn fat and all you do is cardio, you should include some form of weightlifting as well. Another part of nutrition is supplements. Now, supplements are really not necessary, and most of them are just gimmicks anyway, and they're not evidence-based. But if you really want to spend some money on supplements, the ones I recommend are creatine, protein, and some multivitamins if your diet isn't that good. Creatine is the most well-researched supplement out there, and it helps to improve your recovery as well as increases water retention in your muscles. And of course, protein is what your muscles are made up of, so taking more of that can help with your recovery as well. And other than these two, I really don't think anything else is necessary. And lastly, sleep. Now, this is the most important and often forgotten part about training. You need to get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every single night, because your muscles do not grow in the gym, but only when you're sleeping. In the gym, we give the muscles the stimulus for it to grow by stretching it and creating micro tears between them. And it's only when we are sleeping that the body releases growth factors that help in the recovery of these muscles and make the muscles a lot stronger. So yeah, sleep is so important. Make sure you're sleeping well. Alright, hopefully this video has given you all that you need to know about going to the gym. If you're afraid of going to the gym or you're still feeling anxious, please don't be. Trust me, the gym has some of the nicest and friendliest people out there, and most of them will go out of their way to help you. It's basically a bunch of people who are trying to improve themselves, and they'll really welcome you. But if they don't, really don't worry, because honestly nobody cares. Alright, I really wish you all the best, and I hope you see progress in your journey. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Until my next video, peace. Alright. I'm done. Now for the sets and reps. If you don't know what sets and reps are the number of repetitions